Like, sometimes the counting wins out simply because it takes so long for people to guess. Not always. Ooh, Otsie in here.
Yeah, Mr. Best
What's going
Zalgus
on,
World
man?
and our invitational winner has joined the lobby.
So got GLG-Lathalo. Welcome. He's a, if I remember correctly, Lathalo is the one that's here with me in Tulsa somewhere.
Ah. All right, well, we'll balance up the teams, and I don't know,
Otsie's
man.
like, I
Otsie
heard
versus
Melee
Mykiel.
Glad.
Whoa. Melee Glad, I'm all up on this.
I'm all about that
Yeah.
life. Come on. We'll see what happens.
All right, then.
I'm gonna let you get this started.
Well,
I'm
hang
gonna
on.
go grab a
Now,
drink.
Mykiel and Pyro want to be on the same team, so any
Well,
suggestions?
we can't mess with the matchmaking. We've done that before, and
Yeah,
it's so
it ended up
painful.
badly.
It's so painful. I'm like, oh, that looks off. I'll just move this one person, and it's
Yeah,
the
no.
worst route we've ever seen on stream. It was so bad. I was like, all I did was move one person.
Yep.
Come on.
Just ruined
All right.
the balance.
It did. It was like,
It was awful.
So
And
I will
from
be
that
back.
moment on-
I will come back and see what happens. I like that lock-in already, though. I do like that. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Glad
Otsie,
Freya.
do it, man. Otsie heard Melee Gladiator, so go for it.
Whoa. Melee Glad, all about it. I really, I have really high hopes for Mortal Team right now. Just one more Melee Glad, I'd be so happy.
Hey, man, Melee Final Destination, man, that was a great stage.
Dude, it's so good.
It's like, you know what? I don't want to BS around with platforms or having to get you to real high percent before I send you flying off the screen. You know what? Let's just get in the middle and we'll fight with our fists and we'll see who's better, right?
Yeah, you went there when you're like, you know what? It's serious mode.
Exactly.
FD, do it.
Yeah, I believe that's. I remember when I was watching that Melee tournament I was telling you about before the stream. I was. Who is the king of that stage? It was Mewtwo King. Is he the one that's known for being like the boss of that particular stage?
I forget who's actually the boss of it because everybody plays on like all of the stages.
Right.
M2K has done a good job of like using and abusing that stage though.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
All right, so I've just got a comment. I walked out when I saw that we were going to have a Lane Freya. Lane Freya is my waifu. I love Lane Freya. I never played her Gladiator. I used to play her Predator.
Yeah.
With Terrelthur. And we used to joke that Freya had a bug that once she got a kill in lane, the game ended because that was just it. That, like
That's
you
it.
give Lane Freya a kill early back in 2013, and the game was over. There was nothing your opponents could do in the lane at that point. And you just snowball the whole game. I loved it. It was so great.
Also, let me tell you how much I love 3 Glads on a team.
Hey,
please.
That's as long as they're melee, go for it. Like we saw this the other day on Tuesday. We had
we did
2 melee in the lane, and one went Glad and one went Tact, and I'm like, no, just both go Gladiator. Like,
You do
take
get
that money.
You do get more money over time.
Oh, yeah.
The Glads will have more money than the Tacticians will.
Absolutely, because tacticians, if you're facing even one ranged person, you're not making your money off your tactician. You're just not. So you might as well just, sit back under your binding, free farm, and pick up all that money. Not everybody melee Glad on both teams. Disappointed. Yeah.
Oh, this is
we do see the only the ranged carry and the ranged mage on the mortal side are both tacticians.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great. I'm loving it. Loving it.
Uh-oh.
Friends have arrived.
And I would like to point out that no one has started with hunger. Everyone's got either life or resilience.
Oh,
you don't see that
I-
often either.
I respect all of those choices. I'm a
Oh,
little
it's
confused
great.
at the resilience, but
Well, one of the resilience is the jungler, which is exactly
Uh-oh.
what you should start with.
Basco going ham up here, but here comes Cottontail. Goodbye. Wow, Drain getting a kill level 1? What is my world right now? I don't understand what's going on.
Mykiel got that kill.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yeah.
What?
that's
So-
gonna be really scary.
So yeah,
Well, they-
the resilience out of the the Volek was probably just because he knows he's going to be facing.
Wait, hold on.
Tri-lane.
They're all in the lane.
What are they doing?
They're running a tri-lane.
I don't even care. That's fine.
And then Reyna's going to take up the solo lane. I actually like that.
As the tactician, yeah. I still would have gone Gladiator.
Well,
That's
the
Reyna.
problem is Reyna has problems with last hitting, I think, and it's easier
Oh, yeah.
to.
But you're
bounce
still going to
sharp
pick
wave
one
out.
up out of every 3 or so you're still going to make money.
Oh,
Okay,
well, I
so
guess it
let
was
the
just a
team down.
rotation out of all level 1, because you know what? Why wouldn't she rotate level 1, right?
No, but like back in the day, so we used to like see a lot more tri-lanes and people experimenting with that solo lane. That was what that top lane was supposed to kind
Dragon
of
not knowing
allow.
that there's a trap going up.
Oh, that 3v1.
Goodbye.
Can he get a bolt out? Can he get a bolt
No,
out?
he's. Oh,
yes,
there
he
is,
can.
but he's drained.
So
Can he follow
what?
up
Drain
there?
does nothing at this point.
Oh, but what does do something is never mind. He got
He
another
is
bolt
gone.
up.
What does do
Oh.
something is never mind. You got to remember, Drain at they're level 2 now, so it's going to be a little bit higher. Let me grab the exact number for you. Drain's doing 111 damage. That was nothing. That was not going to kill him.
Because
Pyro
that's so
rocking
much
the
more
fridge
than 90,
Desi.
right?
Well, yeah, it's another 21 health. But I mean, that's still... anything in the beginning of the game, Drain's just not going to do much at all.
Nope. Uh-oh, Mykiel gets stunned up there a little bit by Otsie.
Good harass coming out from both lanes on Mortal side.
I do have to say, though, that was a great job by Dragain to get out of that situation. He watched all 3 of them walk up and kind of walk past him, and knew that if he was going to bolt anywhere, it had to be back the other direction, because they weren't expecting.
So what I liked too was he didn't use it when Bolt was off of cooldown. He waited for Freya to blinding speed him to Bolt
Right.
afterwards, so that she just went a little bit and he just went further.
Well, not only was it blinding speed coming in, Basco's onslaught was coming in at exactly the same time, and Mykiel looks so dead here. Never mind. That
That's
flashback.
that flashback.
I thought they had a little bit more damage than they did. Because you know
I
it is
love
Otsie.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing here about Kendra, yeah, she's melee, but I mean, she can still put out some decent poke with that Night Strike. It's got pretty good range on it. So
Early
she's
game
pushing-
though,
Oh, here comes Dragain with the gank, and they get Cinni. Oh, God, that storm wall. That Ashbuzz is going to do so much work against this Spirit Team comp.
oh yeah, for sure. Especially like in just zoning everybody and making sure that it's just.
Goodbye, Baklu. Never mind. Why is everybody just walking out of everything
You gotta
here? I
stop
don't
calling
understand.
people dying, man, because you're missing everyone.
I think this is my
You gotta
thing now.
remember, everybody's only level 3 and 4, so nobody's dying from any combination at the moment. They've got to truly be caught out at half health when the combination starts at this point.
Cottontail's getting really
Kind of like
low.
Cottontail right here.
There we go.
And then Otsie might go down next, but he should
Oh,
take Mykiel
Michael's
first.
getting him.
Yeah.
He could pick up Soonish there too. Oh no, the drain's on him. He's got to run. 2v1 and the 3v1 in the jungle. Poor Dragain.
See, as soon as you tell me to stop calling people dead, I stop doing it, and then everybody dies. Cast is cursed. Good God. Dragain gets ganked by 3 top, then he gets ganked by 3 on the bottom. It's almost like they got his number or something. Telling you what happened there is Mortal Team went ahead and put a GPS onto one of Vagan's buffs. That's exactly what happened.
Well, they knew where he was top, and they knew where you're going to rotate after that. Obviously, he's going to be in the bottom. It was an interesting rotation. I didn't get to follow it, but
What was good was that both Ashbel and Desecrator, like the ping came out and all 3 of them just went for it. Like there wasn't really too much time between leaving the lane and just going over towards that buff.
Soviet Scout, what's going on? I don't know. I don't think anybody just knows what's going on. All I know is Michael's probably driving this drain.
now he dies.
Lane Freya getting the 2 kills now.
Well, that's GG already.
Not a predator, so.
Well, yeah, that's why I
True.
gave it to her at 2 kills, not 1.
Yeah. So let's see if Dragain can actually kill something without dying.
Money pigs? I don't know. Let's go down and look. Well, I mean, he did get the big pig at least.
You
So,
could be
yeah,
a big
he's fine.
pig too. Whew. Oh, sorry. Channeling my inner Pumbaa.
Oh, repelling strike immediately knocked away.
Here he comes into lane. Right as
Lathalo.
Pyro goes to
Blake.
ward. That was a great rotation.
Yep. But Pyro's gonna just disengage it with his two. Oh boy, Vasco wants to fight. Here he comes. Nah, nothing can happen here. Oh, landfall!
Oh,
Picking
pull him under,
up.
pull
The
him
suplex
under.
down
Come
under
on,
the
lock it
binding.
down.
Here comes the Wrath of Heaven that picks up Cinni. And the knockback again,
unfortunately.
and Vasco jumps right onto Vaklu. Uh-oh. Vaklu and Dragain very, very low. Oh, Lathalo. Lathalo. Ah, triple kill for Lathalo.
Unfortunately, yeah. If Reyna had been 6 at that point, that would have been game over. They would have locked both of them down under the binding, or locked the one under the binding. They would have picked up a kill. Unfortunately, it baits all 3 of them into dying.
True.
That is going to be an early destruction for Ashabel if he wants to go with a little bit more of the damage route. I don't really see the need to go for anything tankier.
Yeah, I mean, I would just go straight damage. You're not really in any kind of trouble in that lane. They're not gonna get on you. There's not truly. Like the only one that can get there is Dragain. He's a little behind. So at this point in the game, yeah, why not?
There's the destruction right there. Just bought it.
Vasco's picked up a
301.
control, so he's gonna be slowing people out of the jungle.
More so than he already does.
Yeah. Cottontail's just kind of sitting back, hitting his tactician back.
Otsie,
gonna
goodbye.
go down
Final
here though.
protocol's gonna go down, but Cottontail
Vex
is
is
gonna
gonna
pick up a
finish it
kill
off.
in return with the splintering spines. 1 for 1. I'm gonna call that worth.
They're trying to feed the dog a little bit. He's coming up on 1500 Vim. He needs to finish off that item.
There's
I
the ambition
definitely-
out of Otsie.
Cinni also picked up a conviction, which I really like a whole lot, especially if we're going up against Ashabel.
Oh, here comes the
Dragain.
doge onto Dragain.
To be
Up
fair, he did
lands
ask
on the
for help.
Michael, and blink up from Vex, and they'll try to pick up. Oh, the flashback jukes! You got outplayed by Michael, gentlemen. You should
No, not
reevaluate your
yet.
lives.
He's walking right into a ward, so
Oh no.
smart camera goes down to the bot lane where nothing's happening.
Exactly,
Top
because it's
lane.
Michael, who cares, right? It's Michael dying.
Oh, he
It's always
flashbacks
Michael.
out of the stun.
What?
Might get a turnaround. No, the Vex.
No,
shows
he's
up.
not. The
That's
Vex will
gonna
get him.
finish it.
Goodbye, Vex.
That was almost a good outplay by Michael.
Almost.
Unfortunately, Dragain did ask for help, but nobody was around. Ferris was at the tower when he went to invade. So,
Ooh, nice long range unleash coming out there. Ooh wee. Early
That's
wrath
not
from
gonna-
Otsie. It's not gonna kill, or
Well-
maybe it is.
well, the Wrath didn't, but the diving the binding did. He did have enough speed there to be able to go into the binding because he waited to have the Wrath until he had got some auto attacks down. Cinni gonna go down if he gets hit once more. Blinks out.
Oh boy.
Does he get there? Yes, he does get out. Okay. That was close. He started to walk back into that Wrath of Heaven and
It's like
smartly
no, don't
turned
go
around, but
into
he
the
needs
light.
to leave this fight. They both need to leave this fight.
Yeah, you gotta give up this
Hanging
binding,
around
guys.
is not the smart thing here. You just need to walk away and not die.
Because you've got a fridge chasing you. Oh
Yeah,
my
if
god,
your fridge is
Otsie
running,
again.
you
Pass
better-
down and scatter.
They say when your fridge is running, you should chase it, but when it's running at you, you need to get the hell out of the way.
Exactly.
Otsie has so much
Oh!
armor.
Oh,
Good disengage from the hammer.
But it wasn't necessary. They shouldn't even have been there. I don't know.
But
They're both
Dragon,
low health. It was a waste,
God.
like at that point.
Dragon's in dangerous territory right now.
He really wants to pick somebody off. Unfortunately,
Not in position to
There's
do
some
it.
skill in
Ah,
this.
you know, I say that. And
that's
then
what happens
jump
when you
with Apocalypse.
overstay. So he gets the stun down. He backed up because he knew the storm wall was coming.
Yep.
He's going to be able
Pick
to.
him up.
Oh no! he
Throw him
pulls it
down, but
right
he's gonna
back
land
into
him
the
right on top of the fridge. Oh, goodbye, Rip Dragon.
This is
RAP map.
Oh!
That destruction doing all of its value.
He's like, where'd that Desi come from? Well, if you'd been looking, he had walked through the. You saw him. He saw him walk into the jungle, and then the binding got sight of him. You should have known he was there.
Yep.
And he said he did see it. He thought it was one of our own team. Well, no.
You don't have a
You don't have a
fridge, sir.
desecrator. Yeah. Oh, poor guy.
Oh my gosh.
This is what causes him to try hard Sal's 34% haste loadout.
Yeah.
Stuff like this.
Unfortunately, there won't be another game tonight after this because I have to go to work. Unless Garwar wants
See
to
if
take
Otsie
over.
can pull off another one there.
There's a Wrath coming down just to allow the Vex to pop
Dog
stomach sign.
needs
So
to
get
finish it,
Mykiel.
but the dog's
Get
got to
Soonish,
get out.
too.
He needs Otsie's help. No,
No.
Otsie can't go in now. Soonish will
Particularly
just
not
get
with
another
Dragon
reset
coming
off of
around.
him. Dragon's hungry. He wants this. He doesn't care that Otsie's 3 levels up. He's like, I just want to kill something.
Well, yeah, he needs the shutdown money, big time.
We have a hammer, no ults available at all. There's no way to catch him. Oh, that's
And
unfortunate.
Otsie gets away. Let's take a look at some items
Let's
since
see.
we got a chance now. Still that ambition for Freya. Double Abolition coming out from Vex, so that's going to be the classic, well, and a Desire, so classic Ruin Finesse combo coming out from the Vex. Ashbel added an energy to her destruction. Cinni got caught a little bit there, repelling strike in, getting a little bit low.
Flash from behind.
Goodbye.
But they were so young.
There we go, Delectus.
Dragain doesn't want anything to do with that fight. He just walks away.
It's like,
He's like,
yeah,
no, I'm
see ya."
gonna farm the money pigs.
Mortal dancer.
Don't lead them to me, please.
Yeah,
I need some money.
it's like going like, hey, Volek, I'd love to help you, but, I gotta get some bacon over here. I'm really hungry. I skip breakfast.
Well, the thing is the mortal side is levels 10, 9 and 10, while the spirit side is 7, 8, and 9. Like, everybody should just be
Qsooonish.
farming and running away from fights right now, and they're not. So.
Does this not break your heart?
Mortal's doing a really good job of keeping up that objective pressure too, just like taking these bindings, like trying to harass these spirit wells, going up, getting these picks off.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mykiel just got the hell away from that fight and left Soonish out to dry. You gotta remember, you gotta be in range of that shadow step for your teammates. That's a big deal.
And especially like when you're Ferris too, and you have that flashback, so you have like even more safety that you can pull.
Oh, Dragain.
Look, Andrew.
Is Basker gonna be able to chase this down?
Oh, he
not
missed
after
the jump
missing
over the
me
wall.
like that. But here comes Vex to come with the support. They'll feed
why's
the
he
Doge
gotta
another
mess?
kill.
Why's he gotta mess with the 1v1? Come on.
Well, come on, it's how you
Dragain's
play
just
Vex.
so far behind. Yeah, he's
You
just
gotta
so
feed
far
the
behind
Doge.
at this point.
Hey, it's also a team game. You gotta share the money, Gotta make sure everyone gets a piece of that.
Alright, so we were talking about items. Ashbill's got a destruction and energy. The energy could be upgraded to chaos right now if he decides to go back. He's got enough money for it. Basco got a control 2 basics and any legendary item he wants. He's sitting on 3k in the bank.
Going this way.
Pyros-
Soviet Scout, hold on. Soviet Scout, you botting much? I don't see anyone here. Dude, if you open up the chat,
They left the
you can see all the people who are logged in our channel, and other people are not logged in. They don't show up in the chat, but that doesn't mean it's view bots. View bots would actually still show up, so. But, whatever.
Alright, let's see. We got Desi with a decay and an energy, so definitely going to be a chaos coming out from Pyro. Going over to the Spirit team. Never mind. Mykiel jumps in just to get feared immediately. Otsie's going to chase 2v1. Maybe he wants to get
Mykiel
Mykiel.
wants some? Don't come back!
Oh my
What
god.
are you doing?
Oh, Otsie, what are you
spirit
doing?
dancer's
Well,
performance
you know what? He dodged the Reaver from Mykiel. Oh my gosh, what? Otsie just trying to get style points now.
Nice flashback. Well, he could have finished Mykiel off if he'd hit him.
Yep.
This map
Oh, what?
From downtown, the
is
Wrath of Heaven.
continue to
Don't.
impress.
I think Dragain's like, I don't even... What happened?
I'm not finished.
You had a dragon fly down and take a giant poop on you, sir. That's what happened.
That was,
God.
yeah.
The sky just opened up and just pooped right on him. Just gross. Just gross. Lathalo is 7-0-5 on Ashabel right now.
Mortal dancers place
Yeah,
their
speaking
feet
of
upon
gross,
wet.
yeah, you finished that chaos finally. Jeez.
Ugh.
Yeah. And Pyro's got a decay and a chaos as well, so... Yeah.
Zidane just sitting on his ambition.
Rough.
He's got a few basic items, too poor to get anything else. Let's see. Kendra, we got a destruction and a balance. Conviction coming out from Cinni, we already mentioned that with a purity. We've got an ambition and an abolition coming out from Ferris, and then Volek. Wow, all he's got is a balance. And he's got a few basic items, but wowee.
Yeah, he's not doing so hot. I mean, he does have that CS disadvantage for from the other side too. Otsie's just CS monster this game, whereas Pyro has a little bit more than Delectus, which is fine, but it would be fine if it was a little bit more even.
Soonish, that's a 14 Freya to your level 10. I don't think that's gonna end well for you. And Volek probably needs to learn that lesson too. That -4 is -1 life for you.
There's
Yeah,
some
goodbye.
skill in this mortal dancer's soul. All
That
dancers
gouge
must
is
begin
too good on Freya. It just bleeds for so much.
Yeah. And, well, how's this duel gonna go out? Well, I see 3 in favor of Vasco here,
Moya,
so...
Moya could win, though.
Could, but...
Can't underestimate them. Well, that's gonna.
Well, they'll have to have it on the other hand, yeah. Not to
The
mention
thing is
Dragon
that
was tanking
Vasco-
the fish camp, too, and, oh,
There's
God.
some
yeah.
skill in this mortal dancer's
Also,
soul.
that Project Vasco is just way tanky.
Mortal dancers
Even though it
place
is
their feet
it is
upon the
Moya, it's just the amount of damage that he can just put out while surviving comparatively. Pride gives you a lot of tank stats,
Oh,
or the glory.
good afternoon, Vecnus. You got here a little late, though. This is our last game of the day. I'm sorry, man. Because, you know, I gotta work and such. Oh, Otsie jumps in again. There goes the Wrath down onto 2. Oh, Shadow Step out, but the Splintering Spine's gonna pick it up anyway. Yeah,
But
I don't blame Spirit Team for that at all.
The
Yeah,
spirit dancers
me
retire.
either.
They were getting pretty salty in chat.
Gracious
Yeah.
I was watching for what they were saying was supposedly happening. I didn't actually see it, but for them it felt like that's what was going on. Just keep in mind that's not actually necessarily a thing, but we can always throw delays up or something if people are feeling it's an issue. But anyway, and yeah, why was Freya changed from melee carry to assassin? Because people complained.
Classification. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't change her stats. They just changed what they call her. So.
Yeah. She's still a melee carry.
It was just as far as the carries go, the carries do a lot of just a lot of sustained damage, and will just do damage over time. Whereas Freya's playstyle was really just blinding speed in, double gouge, Wrath, double gouge, crippling strike, and you just blew your whole combo, and all your damage was done then. She does have all that extra haste for her passive and getting it from the blinding speed, but it just wasn't seen as much as the more of an assassin build from her. So I really enjoyed them changing her over to an assassin.
Right. All right. Well, Jim Jangers, thanks for joining us tonight. It was fun having you. Did you enjoy yourself? At least?
I had a lot of fun. It was great. Thanks
right.
for having me over. I definitely want to do this more.
All right. Well, we'll definitely have you again if you'll come.
Sounds good. I'll let you know. I'll keep in touch.
All right. Sounds good to me.